Hey, good morning. It's Doc, and it is 4:30 in the morning in the snowy plains of Iowa, and we're going to do something a little bit out of our wheelhouse today. A little bit of international travel, going somewhere that's at least slightly warmer, and we're going to kind of do it in class. So join us. We're going to go right now. Our first layover of our trip was at OHare, and we scored access to a Polaris lounge. In order to get into a Polaris lounge, you have to have a United business class flight, which either arrives at, departs from, or connects through the airport. Travelers with Star Alliance business or first class flights can also get into Polaris lounges, but only at their point of departure, not at arrival. So whether you're flying Lufthansa, Swiss, Turkish, ANA, or United itself, you've got a ticket into a Polaris lounge, but getting there may be kind of complicated because it's located in Concourse C of Terminal 1 at OHare, near Gate C18, but obviously that's the United wing of the airport. We are not seasoned business travelers, but we had a great time exploring this place and thought it'd be fun to share with you. Very clean. It was not as busy as I had read reported in other reviews before. The place that we picked did not have a great view. It was basically kind of a baggage sort of moving area, and the windows were pretty dirty. However, the windows are pretty dirty everywhere. This is an average seating place, which, there was a hookup for your electronic items, nice light, nice comfy seat, and a reasonable amount of privacy. This was the bar, and the bar, not very busy at this time. They had a menu there that you could pick any item, for quick service. I'm pretty sure they would probably make anything that you wanted. I don't know how good the lighting is here. It was kind of strange lighting in the bar. But there, the alcohol seemed like pretty top tier. And, for someone who, like me, is, maybe a beer drinker, at the end of the menu, they said, ask us about our draft beers. And pretty much that would have made me happy. For us, one of the more exciting parts was obviously the food, and they had a beautiful buffet that was freshly set up as we got there. We did get there pretty early in the morning. Here's a yogurt station, lots of fresh fruit, some granola. That looked wonderful. Over here was a lunch meat and cheese station with, there were condiments there, and then there was also bread. If you notice, as we go by, there's some hermetically sealed apples, which was kind of strange, and then some little sweetbreads and things like that. At the hot breakfast station, there was the usual fare of sausage and bacon, some Impossible sausage, which I did not try, diced potatoes, there was some oatmeal, some amazing peppered gravy for biscuits and gravy. That was really, really good. And for the fussier people, some egg white only eggs and some scrambled eggs, and then some really good French toast. We'll do a little walk around of the lounge and talk about how we got here. So the lounge was not busy, but this was pretty early in the morning. And the way we got here was actually by spending our points. We have a Chase Sapphire Reserve, which gives us 3 points for every $1 spent. And we literally use it for every purchase that we make, and then every few years we're able to actually go on a trip like this where we can score some business class seats. One of the nice things is you can get 1.5 times the amount of your value if you use the Chase Travel Services website itself. So it was at this point I realized in my explorations that there was a sit-down restaurant in the back of the lounge that we missed out on, but we enjoyed our food at the buffet, so it was really no big deal. But this looks like a nice place that we'll try and hit the next time that we get access to the OHare Polaris Lounge. Kind of tucked back near the restaurant is another sort of beverage distributing area, and at one end there was some snacks and fruit, and there was also a sparkling water dispenser, which looked like kind of fun, but I didn't try it out because next to it is one of my favorite things that I find in the United lounges, which is the big coffee dispenser. And being a person who only drinks decaf, this can make any fancy coffee drink that I want with decaf, so I was thrilled about that. And then there was over here a dispenser for some iced tea and some sodas in the refrigerators and some bottles of water. Continuing our walkabout, we're back up towards the front of the lounge where there's a drink station over to the left, and then just kind of wandering the different areas where you can kind of semi-privately enjoy your layover. Over here were some desks where United personnel can help you with your flights. There were none there at that point. And then we have this huge row of private bathrooms where you can freshen up, you can change, and it's just a nice, fairly good-sized area where you can become yourself again. This is actually really a nice place. It's got everything you need, nothing you don't. Nice sink. There's a mirror to see me in all my 3 a.m. traveling glory, knowing that I've got about 12 hours of flying left to do. There's a toilet. It's just a nice, clean area to just sit down, reflect, and become human again to get back on that plane. So we'll end this video with a nice slow pan from the area where we had a really nice rest, and we actually enjoyed this Polaris lounge a lot. This person may be resting a little bit more than we did, but she's having a great time, I guess. And then you can take a look at the planes. Got a nice view. The windows are a little bit dirty, but that's okay. We enjoyed the food, we enjoyed the rest, we enjoyed the coffee. It was overall a very, very nice experience. Have great travels, and have a great day.